So what length of landing net handle do I use? Well, when I'm silverfish fishing and when I'm commercial fishing, it's different, but it's all about the length of the rod, believe it or not. It's about the length of the rod. And it's quite simple. So when you're playing a fish with a 10 or 11-foot rod and you lift the fish up, it's quite close. So you can scope it better with a shorter landing net handle. So I'm liable to use, so when I'm fishing with a short rod, like a 9, 10, maybe even 11, then I use this one, the Solus one, that's 2.2 to 3. And I use that one because the fish will come in closer. But when I'm fishing with 12 and 13-foot rods, what happens is the length of the rod, when you lift the fish up, it's further out. So I have to use a longer landing net handle. And that's when I use this one, which is the Sublime Slim one. It's longer and I can get to the fish quicker. Whereas what happens is if you use one that's a bit shorter and the fish comes up further out, you've got to play the fish then. So the idea is to wind the fish in, lift it up and then net it. So with a shorter rod, it comes in closer. With a longer rod, it tops further out. And that's usually what happens when you're silverfish fishing using longer rods. So I always have the, like I said, I use the Solus one for commercial when I'm fishing 9 and 10-foot rods. But when I'm fishing with longer rods, I always use a slim one. And the idea of the slim one, it's lighter, it's 3.5 meters, and I know when I lift the rod up, the fish will be there. I can scoop it first time. So it's about the length of the rod, the length of the landing net handle that you're going to use.